Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment, of course, with a buzz. The first thing that is popping in the news is an update as it pertains to CMR TV, the Carter family, and Chrissy. If you did not know, he is out on bail, 7,500 US dollars. That means he would have to come up with 10% of that, which would have been $750, or pay if he went through a bail's bondsman. They require 10%. That 10% goes to them, and then they put up the $7,500. So that is that and that. A lot of persons are assuming that that bond, maybe the 7,500 cash was paid by Chrissy, because persons are saying, well, them not know CMR if you have any sorts of rich family member that can just come up with 7,500 like that. So persons are speculating that Chrissy actually made the bond. Now, people, a lot of persons are going to be disappointed because them say, first thing first, in 2021, there was some sorts of domestic dispute case in which it is said that Mr. Carter gave Chrissy some royal clothing. So she went to the court and asked that they lift that restraining order that stopped him, blocked him from going to the house, being around the kids. She went to the court and told the court that the family is kind of frustrated, going through threats through all sorts of stress, sorry, because he is missing in their life. So we saw that fast forward 3 years later, the big case in which persons are speculating that he touched up the stepdaughter, which would be the daughter, biological blood daughter of Chrissy. She is said to be between the age of 15 and 13. Mixed review as it pertains to that. So he was locked up for about a day or two, and then he got released 2 days later, like I said. Now, here's the thing. There's a whole bunch of rumor and propaganda circulating all over social media, especially when it comes to TikTok. People are holding all sorts of roundtable discussion. People are giving their views and pretty much crucifying Mr. Carter and their life or whatever they submit to TikTok. I have even heard a lady in some sorts of live or some sorts of meeting claim that it is her daughter. She was in some sorts of relationship with CMR, and the daughter, she used to allow the daughter to go take a shower. When she came out, she did not have on any sorts of clothes, and that CMR was there taking all sorts of picture with the daughter, all sorts of rigmarole, and that is when she found his phone and saw these pictures and our video. Now, people, I have not heard that lady come out and said anything specifically or directly. It is other persons, third or fourth party, especially when it comes to RT boss that allegedly was carrying this information. When it comes to RT boss, take everything with a grain of salt as it pertains to most TikTokers, most social media personality. They will do or say anything for the views, for the monetary gain. Now we saw that two persons responded. That is CMR's brother have a different name, but I guess it is his brother, I guess, through the father or somebody, I am assuming. Also, his girlfriend, which would be his stepsister, whatever the relationship is. However, both of them, what they were saying did not make much sense because they were swearing that he would not do it, he did not do it, he is not that type of person. People, one thing that I've realized when it comes to people, you do not swear for anybody with the exception of yourself. And sometimes you cannot even swear for yourself, much less somebody else. So therefore, we take that with a grain of salt. So there are stuff coming around social media that yes, a Chrissy daughter, Mr. CMR stepdaughter, and then a next lady I come out and I say a fear daughter. So at this point, we do not know exactly who the victim is. What we do know, regardless of the circumstance, once your name is being called up and stuff like that, it is going to be problematic. Now, either way, If you don't beat this or you beat this in the court of law, there's always going to be the court of public opinion, especially whenever you are a social media personality. It is not as if social media personalities have the best reputation. A lot of them are hypocrites. A lot of them act like they are holier than thou. So they are just acting. However, like I said before, whenever your name is being called up and stuff like this, touching any sorts of child, it is never, ever, ever going to go away. Unless, of course, the mother that claimed that it is her daughter and she found pictures and or even videos, or if it is Chrissy's daughter, his stepchild, comes out and says, without a shadow of a doubt, somebody did a lie, he did not do anything, he would not be mixed up in any sorts of thing. Even if that was to happen, he would still be getting a bashing for the rest of his natural life as a person that is on social media personality. Now, I've also noticed that Chrissy is getting a bashing for a couple of reasons. They are labeling her as some sorts of yammed because they must say, then hold on a minute. All the time, she has been getting verbally, physically abused by Mr. Carter, but she stick and stayed. It was only until in 2021 when the court records came out that he actually hit her and her mother came out and said, yes, she was on the phone, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. Persons were telling her to leave him, telling her that there's supposed to be some sort of separation. So he was not supposed to go back to the house because there was a restraining order, like I said. So persons are saying now, if it is indeed the stepchild that he touched, Chrissy should be held responsible because she knew that he was not supposed to be there. He was clotting her up. She forgave him. She went to the court and begging for pardon for him. However, when it comes to her children, she should have been more responsible. Some people like me say, them a bash Chrissy, not so much. However, Mr. Carter, CMR is getting the brunt or the lashing on social media. Now, there's also a post that was made on social media allegedly by Chrissy, in which she is declaring that she is pregnant and she is declaring that the relationship, the marriage is over, finished, kaput. It is on your screen. This is exactly what the caption reads. Just to clear the air, me and Mr. Carter Damir are no or is no longer together. He is now a free man, ladies. The divorce is served. Please, I am asking y'all to tell him to sign it. Please. And yes, I am pregnant again. Let me tell you all before y'all took away my announcements. So pretty much she is telling us if that is indeed her, making a post on social media that this relationship slash marriage is over. You will no longer see me and Mr. Carter together. So therefore, all the women are all the mix up and passa that we've heard on social media, whomever he was sleeping with, cheating with, you women are now free to have him because the divorce, not to say it is official, however, it is pending. And then she is saying that she is pregnant. We are assuming since this incident just took place with Mr. Carter CMR, she is pregnant for him. Are we going to hear some more surprise sprung on us claiming that she is pregnant for her new man, new husband to be? That is yet to be determined. And one thing that I've realized when it comes to social media, these people always act as if they are holier than thou. All of these court are legal experts, all of these relationship experts, which themselves are a failure or failures in life, failure in their own relationship, can't keep a man or woman, vice versa. But they are giving everybody advice. Isn't it kind of strange that the platform that has the most despicable, disgusting people in an unmaster God earth have the most to say and the most advice for everybody, and they cannot advise themselves. People like me say, these people are hypocrite, social media persons that act as if they are holier than thou always giving advice, and a lot of times, based on what I am seeing, it is jealousy, it is bad mind. These are the same person that see you rise, they will cheer for you when you're rising. However, when you reach too far, they must say to themselves, no, sir, we never expect them to blow up like that. We didn't expect them to buy all sorts of European ride, all sorts of mansion, picket fence, gated community, rate, lele. So people like me, I say, the same mouth that says yea, or the same mouth that says nay. Point blank and period.